One thing I can guarantee you about data is that it's always in history. I want Decidr to make a huge amount of data that is about the future.
So forecasting, predictability?
And if I can paint a better picture and you prefer to take that better picture, and all of that picture is painted in things like projecting and scenario planning and optimization, and it's constantly into the future, not just a few months, like 36, 60 months, even 10 years. And that becomes so important for you to now focus on, because the goal will be to get as close to every one of those targets, and there could be hundreds, of which was inhuman before. So it's not you, it's your AI. And so the amount of data that you will make the old data look boring. And the amount of signal that you can get from that new data, which means simply the amount of columns that have been added that make that information more meaningful, enable the decision to be with higher confidence, and you get to run constant experiments. So old data, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, I think is not worth as much as new data. And so there's a huge amount of new data, and the most important part is the ownership of that data is now going to be extremely decentralized and far more democratized. And the hard lesson I learned, thinking that I could get people to aggregate their data and then use it, was there needed to be a way to project into the future. And there needed to be a way to make the future state something so compelling that an organization or a person just had to move towards it. And that by its very nature is going to create better data, because they're now moving into a scientific observation of a whole bunch of targets that basically are all going to be wrong. And the goal will be daily, not worrying about my historical data and trying to create trajectory, but simply looking at how close am I getting to the target each period. And that will change, and has always changed, certain trajectories, whether it's the best athlete or the best sports team, and everybody's already moving to that.